Hey everybody, welcome back to Know Before You Owe. Brian Parker with the Brian Parker Group. Today we're going to talk about saving for your down payment and closing expenses. You've decided you want to buy a home. Maybe you give yourself a timeline of the next 6 to 12 months. So what are some things that you can do to start preparing to have money in your bank account to be ready to close? So I've got a few tips and so forth for you today. So first of all, create a strict budget. Track all your income and expenses, identifying areas where you should make some cutbacks in to start allocating more money to savings. There are any number of online budgeting tools that you can find out there that can help you with that. If you actually use Mint or Quicken or any of those, they actually have some good budgeting tools and stuff in there. But create a strict budget on what you need to do to start saving your money to be ready to purchase your home. Number two, automate your savings plan. Set up an automatic transfer to a high yield savings account dedicated to purchasing your home and don't touch it. Have that money dedicated to go there every month or every pay period, might be a better way to put that, so you can prepare yourself to purchase your home. Your next option would be reduce unnecessary expenses, cut down on your non-essentials such as dining out, entertainment, movies, the poker game, hanging out with the girls for Wednesday night wines, whatever that might be. We all have areas that we can cut back in, especially if we're trying to plan on buying a home. Downsize your living situation. Move to a smaller apartment that has a smaller rental amount each month for you, or potentially move back in with a family member. It's short term. I know it's hard. Once you move out, you're on your own. To try to go back and live with mom and dad or live with a brother or sister kind of crimps your space a little bit, but it's short term. And sometimes you make those sacrifices to get what you need to do in buying a home. Next one, number 5, increase your income. Look for side jobs, freelance work. And where a lot of people fail to make the mistake is don't be afraid to ask your current employer for a raise and tell them why you're asking. I really want to buy a home, and I know I'm only asking for so much more per hour or per month, but I've set up a budget and this is how much it would help me. Explain to your employer what you're trying to do and why that's important to you. Sell unused items, things that are sitting in your closet that you haven't touched, haven't seen, don't even know they're there, probably have dust on them, you're ready to get rid of it. Sell items you no longer need or use through social media marketplaces or yard sales. And then make sure you put that money directly back in your high yield savings account. Negotiate your bills and subscriptions. Contact your service providers for changing your rates and your plans and so forth. It might be something from going from your Spectrum cable to AT&T internet, whatever that might be. It could be changing your phone carrier and going from one of the big ones, AT&T and Verizon, to something smaller. It's short term to help change your business, your living expenses, to put that money in your savings account. Use cashback and reward programs. So if you've got credit cards you use that offer cashback programs and rewards, use them for everyday purchases, but make sure you pay those balances off every month, because if you start incurring higher balances and only making the minimum payment, two things are going to happen. Those minimum payments are going to get higher every month, and those higher balances will impact your credit score. So use those cashback rewards, but pay the card off every month. Cook at home and meal prep. Reduce your food expenses by preparing meals at home in bulk and quit eating out so much. It's easy to eat out. And I know groceries are expensive right now, but if you plan how you're going to do your shopping and how you're going to do your meal prep, you can save a lot of money in doing it that way. And along with that, change your shopping habits. Many grocery stores offer the same products, but they may be cheaper at one store versus the other. You may like going to a certain store because it's closer to your home, because it has some special things that you like that you can't get at other stores. So you may be in a situation where you shop at 2 or 3 or 4 different stores to get the things you need to be able to save the money you want to save. Also, don't be afraid to use coupons. They're out there. And if you know how to use them, they can really be a big savings. And there are actually people that do, you can probably go on YouTube and find how to use coupons and double coupon savings and stuff like that. Check that out. It's a great way to save money. Research grants for down payment assistance programs. There's Federal Home Loan Bank, which we offer a lot of different things for different mortgage companies. Also, the availability on the city, county, and states that you live in. So research those programs and assistance options that are out there, but ask your mortgage lender about those because they'll be more familiar with them, with your area and everything. And the last thing is stick to your plan. Your long-term goal is home ownership, so short-term sacrifices are worth it. I hope this is helpful. If you would like this presentation, feel free to reach out to me, Brian Parker at the Brian Parker Group. And I hope you have a most wonderful day. God bless you. We'll see you next time.